Hey, I'm Stephen Ewashkiw from Adventure Yoga. This is an advanced level Hatha yoga practice. Today we're going to work on side plank variations or Vasisthasana and some back bends. Please unroll your mat, find a comfortable seat, and I'll meet you there. Namaste. Welcome. What you do matters, and what you do affects others in ways that you can't even imagine. In this class, through the work of this class, I'm going to encourage you to open up, to expand your reach. That's partly what our practice is for, is to expand our reach off our mat and into our community, into our relationships. Sit up tall. Look down at the ground or close your eyes. What you do matters. This isn't just work for you. It's work for everyone that you come in contact with and everyone they come in contact with. What you do affects others in ways you can't even comprehend. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Anjali Mudra. Stretch up through your spine. Lift through your breastbone. Lift up through the top of your head. Open up. Expand your reach. Let's sing one Om together. Exhale. Inhale. Bow your chin. Lower your hands. And stand up, please. Stand at the top of your mat in Tadasana. Have your feet as wide as your hips. Stretch your arms down to your sides. And stretch up. Stretch down through your fingers, push down through your feet. Stretch up long through your spine. Open up your breath a little bit. The quality of your breath, the quality of your actions make a difference. Stretch your arms up overhead, hands shoulder distance apart. So same distance apart as your feet are, approximately. And stretch up and push down. Lift up through the top of your head. And keep that length, fold forward. Uttanasana. This is an advanced practice, so some of what we do today I will assume a certain level of knowledge for. But just so we're all on the same page here, at least fingertips to the ground for Uttanasana. If you need to bend your knees so that you can touch the ground, do that. Steady your breath. Open up the backs of your legs. Wake up the fronts of your legs and your hip flexors. Stretch long through your spine. Behind your back, interlace your fingers. And turn your upper arms out. Lift your hands away from your back and squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. And bow in. Open up the front of your chest. Open up your shoulders. lift your chest, come up into half forward fold, keep the bind in your hands, and lift through your upper chest. Lengthen through your neck. Bring your hands down to the ground. Step it back to plank, and lower all the way down, all the way down. Place your feet flat, behind your back, interlace your hands again. Locust. Lift your chest, lift your hands. Keep your feet down for this one. We're going to do some back bends today. We're already doing some back bends today. So root down through your lower body so that you can find more lift in your upper body. Open up your chest. And then place your hands for cobra and open up a little more. Move your shoulders down. Lift your chest up. Downward facing dog. Turn onto the outer edge of your right foot. Slide your left foot forward in front of your hips and have your feet facing the same direction. Bring your left hand onto your hip. Look over your left shoulder. So this is kickstand variation of Vasisthasana setup. You can stay here or bring your feet together. Stretch your left arm up, everybody. Lengthen through your spine. Even think a little bit of back bend here. Tighten up your butt, lift through your chest, and then lower your right hip. So do a little dip in your hips here, and then push through your right foot, right hand, lift your hips up high. We'll do a few of these hip dips. Drop your right hip, lift it up. Lower, lift, 2 more. Do them on your own. Downward facing dog. We're also doing side plank variations today, so that's our first. Side plank, also called Vasisthasana. Turn on the edge of your left foot. Slide your right foot in front of your hips. Bring your right hand onto your waist. Stretch long through your spine and look up. Stay here or stack your feet, right foot on top of your left. Then everyone stretch your right arm up. Open it up. Extend your reach out into the world. And then lower your left hip. So side bend on the right side of your body. And then push through your left hand, left foot. Lift your hips up high. And then drop them. Control the drop, of course. And then lift it up. Nice and high. And then drop. And lift. And do 2 more. Work to keep your arms stretching out and your spine long. Downward facing dog. Steady your breath. Bend your knees. Look forward. And walk or float to the top of your mat. Ardha Uttanasana. Uttanasana. Stand up. Reach up. Tadasana. Right leg. Vrikshasana. Turn your right leg out. Bring your right foot up on the inside of your left leg. Stretch your arms out to your sides. Extend your wrists. That means flip your fingers up, push your hands away from you. Steady your breath. Lift through your breastbone and lengthen evenly through your neck. That's going to help you find more control in your upper body. Key for back bends, key for being long in side plank poses. Smile.
Tadasana. Other side. Turn your left leg out. Vrikshasana, tree pose. But stretch your arms out to your sides. Extend your wrists. Push your hands away from you. Lift through your breastbone, but also lengthen through your neck. So I want you to keep looking forward for now. Tuck your butt. Push through your hands. Lift through your breastbone, but also lengthen through your neck. With the outer corners of your mouth up. Smile. Extend your reach from your pose out into the world. Tadasana. Vrikshasana, right leg. This time, interlace your fingers behind you. Paschima Baddha-Gulyasana. Externally rotate your upper arms, stretch your hands back, and this time, lift through your chest and work the back bend. Look up, push through your left foot, resist your left leg into your right foot, lift through your breastbone, and look up. Oh, that makes it harder. And when you come down, reset. Everybody come down. Turn your left leg out. Sometimes we fall. Welcome to life. Bring your left foot up on the inside of your right leg. Interlace your hands behind you. Paschima Baddha-Gulyasana. When we take our gaze up, externally rotate your upper arms, lift your hands away from your lower back. We lose that point of focus. Start to look up. Lift through your upper back. So like you're rolling over your shoulder blades, lift up. And it just becomes harder. When we lose that focus on the ground, we use that so much in life. Work to find stability, or whatever that looks like here. Lift through your upper back. Tadasana. I just want you to see that wobbling and weaving and finding instability in these poses, totally natural. I want you to see that because this is totally natural. Step your feet wide. It's not about being perfect. It's about putting in your best effort. Place your hands on your waist, stick your butt back, and start to fold forward. Bring your hands to the ground. Prasarita Padottanasana. If you can place your hands flat and keep your spine fairly straight and long here, do that. Otherwise, be on your fingertips. And then fold forward. Prasarita Padottanasana. Hug your elbows in. Move your elbows so that they're going the same direction as your toes. And fold forward. Not to come up parallel to the ground, but just to unround your back a little. Lift your chest and do a little back bend here. Lift through your butt. Lengthen through your spine, and then keep that as you fold in again. Just open yourself up a little more. I know that opening up takes us to a place of vulnerability, but when we're vulnerable, we are in a position of receptivity, and we're in a position where others see that we're human. And they're more open to learn from us, to listen to us. Fold deeply. Lift through your sit bones. Feel your legs. Push through your hands, straighten your arms, lift your chest. Place your hands on your waist, squeeze your legs in, stretch out through your spine, and stand up. Bend your knees and step your feet together. Bring your feet together. Bring your left hand onto your waist, lift your right knee, and grab your big toe, Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Open your left arm out to the side, open your right knee to the side. And then work to straighten your right leg. Lift your foot, pull on it with your right hand, push your right foot away from you, and go to the point that's appropriate for you. Stretch out through your limbs. Lift up through your breastbone and lengthen through your neck. Find your breath. Tadasana. Bend your right leg. Lower it down. Bring your right hand onto your waist. Lift your left knee. Grab your left big toe. Stretch your right arm out to the side and open your left knee. And then play with Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. If you're watching the screen while you're practicing, you'll see that these poses challenge me. I love the challenge. I want yoga to forever challenge me, to put in my best effort, to bring my dedication to practice every day, to reach out into the world through my practice. Reach out, stretch up, lift your breastbone, lengthen through your neck, and find your Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Find yourself in the pose and see how what you do here you can use to go out, affect others. Bend your left knee, release your leg. Tadasana. Feet together, top of your mat, Tadasana. Stretch your arms up, bring your hands together and look up. Urdhva Namaskarasana. And then Hasta Uttanasana, which is standing back bend. Tighten up your butt, lift through your breastbone. So I want to encourage the full back bend. That's why we're working on lifting through your upper back here. Lift up, lengthen through your neck, and back bend. Come up, fold forward. Step your right leg back. Bring your right knee down, look forward. Lift your chest to a little back bend. Low lunge, and then step back, downward facing dog. Shift forward, plank. Knees, chest, chin, stick your butt up. Cobra. Down dog. Yeah, that's right. It's a little Surya Namaskar break. Step your right leg forward. Bring your left knee down. Lift your chest and look forward. Step forward, fold forward. Standing back, Hasta Uttanasana. Stand up, hands together, reach up, and curl back. Lift through your upper back. Tadasana. One more Surya Namaskar. Inhale, Hasta Uttanasana, standing back bend. Exhale, Uttanasana. Step your left leg back, left knee down. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Knees, chest, chin. Exhale. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left leg forward, right knee down. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, Uttanasana. Standing back bend. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale. Steady your breath. Feet together. Stretch your arms up overhead. Bring your hands together. Bring them back behind your ears. Bring your arms back behind your ears and stretch up. In Buddhalasana. Lift through your breastbone. Stretch up through your neck. and side bend to the right in Dudalasana. Breathe. Shorten your right side a little more. And come back up to center. To the left. In Dudalasana. Standing side bend. Squeeze your legs together. Lift through your breastbone, but lengthen through your neck. Shorten your left side a little more. And come up to center. First side again. Side bend to the right. And now turn to the left a little and side bend even more. Come up to center and side bend to the left. Turn to the right a little and side bend even more. And come up to center. Bring your arms down to your sides. Tadasana. Stretch your arms up and fold forward. Uttanasana. Step back to downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Side plank to the right. Outer edge of your right foot down. You can step your left foot in front of your hips or bring your left foot on top of your right. So your choice, kickstand or feet together. Stretch your left arm up. Lift your hips a little. And then you have another choice. If your feet are together, you can bring your left leg up and off your right leg. Lengthen through your spine. Do a little back bend. Look up. Lift your hips a little higher. Then look down. Take your left arm, reach down and back behind you. Keep your spine long. And then come back up. Look up and reach up. These are called Vasisthasana curls. Inhale, reach up, lift your hips. Exhale, curl back. Inhale, up. Exhale, look down and reach your left arm behind you. Inhale, up. Exhale, curl. Do two more. Downward facing dog. Stretch it out. Vasisthasana curls to the left. Go into the edge of your left foot and choose right foot in front of your hips, or right foot on top of your left foot, or right foot off your left foot. Lift your hips, reach up, reach out into the world. Lengthen your spine. Then look down. Take your right arm. Keep lifting your hips. Reach down, reach back behind you. And then come up, look up, reach up. And then exhale, curl it back. Inhale, up, look up, lengthen your spine. Exhale, curl. Inhale, up. Do two more. Look down, reach and curl. Up. Last one. And up. Downward facing dog. Stretch it out. Lift through your hips. Lift your breastbone. Look forward. Bend your knees. Lift your heels. Exhale. Jump through. Stretch your legs out. Lie down on your back. Set up for bridge pose. Satipatthana, Sarvangasana. Bend your knees, place your feet on the ground. Make your feet parallel. Bend your elbows, robot arms, push your upper arms down, shoulders down, feet down. Tuck your butt and lift your hips. Underneath you, interlace your fingers. Walk your shoulders in. Push your hands down, push your feet down, tuck your butt up, and lift your hips. Satipatthana, Sarvangasana. But also, bring your upper back bend into this. So really push your shoulders down, walk them in a little more, turn your upper arms out more. Lift through your breastbone, lengthen through your neck. Reach out, open up, put yourself out into the world. Affect change through your practice, through the actions you take here,
and the actions you take in your life. Release your hands, lower your hips. Lift your head and shoulders, look past your knees. Lift your shoulders a little more. Place your hands flat on the ground. Really, they're here just as a guide, though. So it's like they're sliding along your mat. Side bend to the right, so that your right hand slides alongside your right foot. Come back to center. Lift your shoulders, side bend to the left. I call these oblique side reaches. Come back to center, side bend to the right. Back to center, side bend to the left. Lift your shoulders a little more and keep going. Do a few more of these. Do 2 more on each side. And when you're done, come down to the ground. Our obliques are key to our torso stability and to keeping our core engaged when we're back bending, when we're stretching out in the side plank variations. Set up for bridge pose again. Push your feet down, push your upper arms down, push your shoulders down, and as you lift your hips, tuck your butt a little. Extend the front of your hips, so open up your hips. Then push down with your upper arms so much you can lift your shoulders off the ground and then walk them in towards each other. Then underneath you, interlace your fingers. English is hard. Turn your upper arms out. Externally rotate your arms so that you can walk your shoulders in towards each other. Push your feet down. Pull back a little with your feet so you can lift your hips higher. Push your shoulders down so you can open up your chest and lengthen through your neck. Keep your chest lifted. Keep your butt lifted. Release your hands and place your hands underneath your shoulders. Setting up for Urdhva Dhanurasana. Center yourself. Pause on the top of your head. So push your feet down, push your hands down, and come onto the top of your head. Hug your elbows in. Push your feet down. Move your shoulders towards your feet. Roll towards your forehead so you get more upper back bend. Then push and straighten your arms. Push through your feet. Arch your back. Lengthen through your neck. Urdhva Dhanurasana. Tuck your chin and come down. Turn to your side and come into downward facing dog. Lift through your hips. Bring your ears in line with your arms. Stretch it out. More Vasisthasana. Come onto the outer edge of your right foot. If you're working with the kickstand, it's a great place to be. Work there. Otherwise, you have an option of left leg into tree. Bring your left foot up on the inside of your right leg. Stretch your left arm up. Push through your right hand, right foot. Lift your hips, and then lengthen through your spine. It's not as much back bend as Urdhva Dhanurasana, but get lift in your sternum. Lengthen through your neck. Reach out. Keep the left leg in tree if you have tree leg. Oh, I'm sorry, doctor told me I have tree leg. Come into tree plank or regular plank. Chaturanga with tree or without. Cobra.
with tree or without. Keep your tree for down dog if you've got it. Yeah, good times. And then everybody come into regular down dog. I know, what's good times for a yoga teacher isn't necessarily good times in the normal world. Bring your ears in line with your shoulders. Lengthen through your neck. And let's go to the other side. Outer edge of your left foot. Right leg into kickstand or into tree. Right arm up. Push through your left hand and your left foot and lengthen your spine. Tuck your butt, lift through your breastbone. Reach out. Tree plank or regular plank. Tree chaturanga or regular chaturanga. Tree cobra. Oh, that's such a nice hip opener. And tree dog. So you have to really push your left leg back into your right foot and use that to lift yourself up and back. And then regular down dog. Stretch it out. Reset. Take a moment in child's pose to reset. All fours. Come up onto your left fingertips. Take your right arm and feed it through Ardha Balasana. Bring the outside of your head, your right shoulder to the ground. Move your hips to the right a little. Move your left elbow forward. And then come back to all fours. Come up onto your right fingertips. Same thing to the other side. Stretch your left arm over to the right underneath you. Bring the left side of your head and your left shoulder to the ground. Shift your hips to the left a little. Move your right elbow forward. And undo that. Sit on your heels. Vajrasana. Then we're just going to do eagle arms here. Take your right arm underneath your left. Pull your elbows down as far as they'll go. And then lift your elbows as high as your shoulders and push them away from you. Round into your upper back. Keep that rounding in your upper back. Lift your elbows. Release your arms. Take your left arm underneath your right. Other side for eagle arms. Pull your elbows down as far as you can. Lift your elbows as high as your shoulders. Then push your elbows away from you. Round into your upper back. Protract your scapula. Then keep that as you stretch your elbows as high as you can. Release that. Downward facing dog. Lift up through your hips. Stretch long through your spine. Feet together. Vasisthasana to the right. Or left foot in front of your hips. Kickstand. Stay in kickstand if that's your practice today. Great place to be. Or grab your left big toe. Working for full Vasisthasana. Try this with me. Bend your right knee. Then place your right foot flat on the ground with your right knee bent. Then push through your right foot. Straighten your right leg. Right foot flat. Open your left knee towards the ceiling. Open your left foot up towards the ceiling. Pull on your foot. Push with your leg. Maybe open it up. Lengthen through your spine. Extend your reach. Downward facing dog. You didn't think we'd get away from class without doing the full version, did you? all you have to do is what's appropriate today. Roll onto the outer edge of your left foot. Take a kickstand or stack your feet. Stretch your right arm up. Lengthen through your spine. Then lift your right leg if you're going for the full variation. Grab your right big toe. Then bend your left knee and place your left foot flat. If this is new to you, see what happens. Place your left foot flat, then push your left leg straight. Open your right knee. Start to open your right foot and your right knee joint. Vasisthasana. Lift through your breastbone and come into downward facing dog. We got one option for jump through earlier. You get another one here. Bend your knees and exhale, look forward and jump through, or walk forward and stretch your legs out in front of you and meet us here as you can. Adjust your clothing as necessary. Is it really necessary? Stretch your arms up and fold forward. Grab your feet, stretch your spine. Paschimottanasana. Calm your nervous system here. Fold in and settle. Put in the work here though. Straighten your legs. Work to stretch your spine as long as you can. Lift your head and chest and sit up. Lie down on your back. Bend your right knee. Hold it with your left hand. Place your right hand flat on the ground. Look to the right and twist to the left. Come back up to center. Bring your right knee in towards your chest more. Take your right arm inside your right leg and grab your right big toe. Open your right leg up towards the ceiling. Do your best to straighten your right leg. To help with the counterbalance, slide your left hand over to the left a little. Lift through your breastbone and lengthen through your neck. So even here, work for that full length of your body, that full opportunity to open up. And then open your right leg out to the right. I've got to keep flexing my hip here because I've got a wall there. The more I flex my hip, the more I can open that leg, but there's a point where I won't be able to go any further. If that happens to you, push into the wall with your foot. Expand your reach. Supta Padangusthasana, a lot like Vasisthasana, right? Push down through your left hand, push down through your left leg, bring your right leg back up, and then slowly lower your right leg. Bend your left knee. Hold outside your left knee with your right hand. Look to the left and twist to the right. Parivrtta Supta Padangusthasana. Nice variation. Twist our spine, get us ready for the next variation. Being prepared is one of the ways we can affect other people. Setting a good example of preparedness, knowledge, how to apply that. Come back to center. Place your right hand on the ground. With your left hand, reach inside your left leg. Grab your big toe. Open your sole of your left foot up to the ceiling, and then play with straightening your left leg. Look Look over your right shoulder, slide your right hand over more, and start to open your left leg out to the left. Supta Pada Vasisthasana. Work to keep your right side heavy. Stretch out through your left leg, stretch out through your right leg. Stretch long through your spine, lift through your breastbone, lengthen through your neck. Make your right side really heavy and bring your left leg up. And then lower your left leg. Go back to the twist. Bend your right knee. This time you can hold outside your right knee with your left hand, as we did on the first time we did this twist, or you can reach for the outside of your right foot and then twist. Shift your hips to the right a little as you twist and bring your right knee across you, or stretch your right leg out. Parivritta Supta Pada Vasisthasana. Look to the right. Straighten your left leg. Straighten your right leg if you're holding your foot. Back up to center. And release your right leg. Straighten your body. Bend your left knee. Hold outside your left knee for the twist, or hold outside your left foot and stretch your left leg up. I'm going to shift over a little so I can get the full twist here. And then twist to the right. Move your hips to the left a little. Oh, I didn't quite go far enough. Stretch out through your right leg. Stretch out through your left leg. Push down with your left hand. Come up to center. And lower your left leg. Do eagle legs. Lift your knees. Wrap your right leg over your left. If you can hook your ankle with your foot, do that. And then move your knees away from you and arch your lower back a little. Then squeeze your legs into each other. Interlace your hands above you and push your hands up. Stretch your arms up and overhead and stretch out through your shoulders. And then release your legs, release your hands. Left leg over your right. Hook your left foot behind your right ankle if possible. Stretch your arms up and interlace your fingers, then push your palms up again. Stretch your arms up and overhead. Move your knees away from your some and squeeze your legs towards each other. Push your hands away. And then release. Happy baby. Bring your knees in. Grab outside your feet. Pull your knees down. And then bring your lower back off the ground or in that general direction. Work to bring your waistband down, unround your back. Work to bring your tailbone to the ground. Unround your back. Make an active happy baby. And then release your legs. Bring your legs together. Lift your head and shoulders and give yourself a little hug. Relax
Relax your feet. Rock a little from side to side if that feels good. Backwards and forwards if that feels good. And then when you're ready, come into Shavasana. Stretch your legs out. And sit up. Close your eyes. Relax. Bring all that work in. Relax your hands, your fingers. Relax your elbows and your forearms. Relax up into your shoulders and your chest. Relax in your back. Start to deepen your breath. Move your toes. Flex and extend your fingers. Move your ankles and your wrists. Stretch through your arms and your legs. If it feels good, stretch your arms up and overhead another time. Stretch from your fingers to your toes. Stretch it all out. Bend your knees and turn onto your side. Then come up to seated.
hands together in front of your heart. Look down at the ground or close your eyes. Thanks so much for practicing today. I hope that this work has helped you open up, reach out, and see that what you do reaches out into your community and affects your community. The work we do here is for everyone. Thank you so much for practicing. Namaste. Yoga helps us lengthen our reach. Thanks for working with that today. If you would like to spend a little bit of time contemplating this, here is a meditation of mine that you could put on now, have a seat, and spend some time in reflection. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, please just click on my picture over there to subscribe. Thanks, OMies.